Okay, so hands up those who don't know the difference between a pause button and a stop recording video button. Stay. Yeah, sorry about that. So this is going to have to be part 2. Right, quick recap. I bought a body from eBay to go with a head which I already had, which I bought from Alice's Collections. I did the unboxing, I paused the video to put the head on the body, and then I've pressed the stop button. So here we are, part 2. So head is on the body. Now, what do you guys think? This is a 70 centimetre Susu head. The body is a 62 centimetre body. Now, I think he looks okay. I don't think. You tell me what you think. I don't think you look at that and then think to yourself, that head's too big for that body. Well, I hope you don't anyway. If I was looking for perfection, I would have liked his chest to be a little bit broader. But apart from that, I think it's pretty good. Now, when you look straight on, I don't think that head, you know, the neck and the head don't look too weird, do they? If you look from the side, it's okay as well. If you tilt it, you can see that there's a gap. And what I've found is you have to kind of make sure the head is sat back on the neck if you want to have the fullest range of movement that you can have. So he'll look down, obviously, and you know, side to side, and but in order to get him to go back a bit, you have to sort of make sure the head is slid back on the neck, and then he will go back. There we go. Oh, there we are. You have to kind of slide it back a bit. Let me just put it back. So that's okay. Tell me what you think. As I messed up on the first video, I will do a bit of a quick body review for you. Otherwise, this is going to be a really, really short, silly video. I will say that the resin is lovely, gorgeous, smooth resin. I've heard others say that about Doll Family A resin too, I'm sure. So the body was second hand, the head was new. I bought the head from Alice's Collections a couple of months ago, and this body was bought from Alice's Collections by the lady I bought it from a year ago. So the body is a year old. She said it was in good condition, great poser, etc, etc. And from what I've seen so far, she's absolutely right. I'm really pleased. He has double joints. He can touch his head really easily. Ooh. He's not going to keep it up there now, is he? Do this one. I have this arm does seem to be a bit more stable than the other arm. For example, I can get this arm to stay out like that. This arm doesn't want to so much. It will if you bend it. And I'm sure if I did sway the joints here, he'd probably be really good at holding all sorts of poses. He won't keep his... Could you cooperate, please? Thank you. He won't keep his hands up this way either. But like I say, I think swading might fix that. He's got a chest joint here. He goes back. And he goes forward. Now, excuse me, I'm a bit weak and pathetic, so it takes me a bit of effort to get him to come forward. He's got those notches in his back, so he will come forward more than that. It's just that I have a problem with my back, so I can't pull him forward. He has one of these joints. I'm not sure what these joints are called. if you've watched my first video, the video before this one, I discussed the resin sole body, which was one I was originally thinking of getting for this head, and a video I found where a lady was saying that this joint here on the body I was considering was really kept giving out and wasn't at all sturdy. Well, don't have this problem with this body. It's very solid. Obviously you can move him if you want to, and he's got that notch system here as well. Obviously it goes forward as well. Yeah, but when he's in neutral, so to speak, he's very stable. He doesn't want to collapse forward at this bit. Yeah, doll nudity, I should have said. I don't have any clothes for this boy, so yeah. Not that there's much to see. It's not a very well endowed body, this one. Sorry, mate. Could do better. He's got mobility joints here. They don't have notches, and when you twist him, he twists from the hip. So I think you kind of have to, if I put him down and then pull it out and twist it, it will twist. But that's fine. It's there if you want to use it, but it's not twisting all over the place if you don't. So that's perfect as far as I'm concerned. Okay, knees are, there we go, double jointed with the peanut. It'll hold sort of there. Obviously you could put him up there if you wanted to kneel him down. Leg holds there, pretty good. And then ankles, full rotation, down, not much back movement obviously because the foot's there, the leg's there. But yeah, he stands very well. The lady who sold him to me said he stood really well. But I don't have an SD size doll stand, so I probably won't leave him standing unaided just because he is, you know, heavy. You know, he's probably, I don't know how heavy he is compared to other SD dolls because I don't have any other SD dolls, not resin ones anyway. I have my smart doll, that's it. All my other dolls are MSD sized. Oh, and I do have another vinyl one, but of course that's much, I should say plastic is the other one. The other one's a plastic, not a BJD, plastic jointed doll. So he's probably not that heavy compared to other dolls, especially as he's you know 62 centimetres, he's not a 70 centimetre or anything. But until I get a doll stand for him, I don't think I'll be leaving him standing up. I'm sure he'd be fine, but I just wouldn't want to risk damaging him. His sculpting, for those of you who haven't seen the first video, I'll just give you a close-up of the face. This is, like I say, a DFA Susu head, which is sold as a practice head on Alice's collections. And the body is the 62 centimetre Doll Family A Boy body. Yeah, it's really nicely sculpted. You can see the musculature here. He's got a nice six-pack going on, and it's very subtle, but he has got some at the side as well. It's easier to see in real life than it is on the screen. I wouldn't have minded if it had been a bit more exaggerated, but like I say, I think on their larger bodies the musculature is more exaggerated, and the back is nice as well. So he's got, there you can see he's got the sculpting. His arms are really nicely done as well. His legs aren't really so much, but they have done. I do really like his upper arms and how they're sculpted. And he has got a bit of an Adam's apple above his neck bit here, which I like. It's not too prominent. So yeah, I really like the sculpting. the only other thing I was going to say, which follows on from the first video where I take him out of his box, because he was sold to me second hand without a head, his certificate, his COA, had already been sold with the head. But I do have proof of purchase from Alice's collections for the body, so I do know it's a legit body, and obviously I have the box here which I show in the first video, and the head I bought myself from Alice's collections. That didn't come with a certificate because I don't think they send them for their practice heads, so but there we go. So one fully legit doll for the bargain price altogether of about £220. I got the body on eBay, and it just goes to show, if you keep an eye on what's on eBay, you can come across these little gems every now and again. I always refine my search so that it's UK only on eBay, because otherwise I find postage and then import tax, if it's above a certain level, just hikes it up so much that I don't even look. I just find it's easier not to look. So I keep it to UK only, and then every so often you get a really great deal like this body, which was a really good price, only a year old, gorgeous body in near perfect condition. Postage was free. The seller didn't, gave free postage. The body was posted yesterday and it arrived today, so brilliant. Thank you, Parcel Force, Royal Mail, we love you. And the head, because it was a practice head, that must have cost me a maximum of £40, including the shipping from Hong Kong. No import tax to pay on that one because it didn't reach the threshold. I think the threshold is £135. I don't know why I'm looking at you, you don't know. So yes, so an SD for £220. So I'm really pleased with that. However, I do still have to buy him clothes, wig, eyes, and do a face up. So he's not finished yet, and he will cost me more before he's fully completed, but even so. Next thing for him will be some clothes, I think, because all my girl dolls are up there with their tongues hanging out. Down, girls, leave the poor guy alone. Yeah, better get him some clothes. So AliExpress, I think I'll be going to AliExpress to see if I can get him something cheap to wear, just until I have decided how I'm going to style him, because he's not a character. I haven't got a story for him or anything. He was completely random impulse buy, like you do. So I'm just going to get him something, I think, something to wear, and then work on him at some point. I have got another boy doll coming, an MSD boy doll from China, who is stuck in an airport somewhere in China at the minute, from what I can gather from his tracking. So he is the one I want to work on next, because he is the love interest for my girl Rowan and her story, which I know I still haven't shared the story with you yet, but I will do. So it'll be a while before I get to this guy, but anyway, there we are. That's him. Thank you for joining me again on part 2, and one of these days I will learn how to use my camera. Yeah, that would be a good day, won't it? Anyway, take care everyone. Bye.